Hello everyone, welcome back to the Canadian Gap Year Association channel. My name is AJ again, one of the Gap Year Ambassadors, and today I'm going to be talking about internships. Internships are an exceptional way to gain real-world experience in careers or disciplines that you genuinely care about, and it's a great way to understand what you do care about and what you don't. It's also a great opportunity to learn about what your career prospects may look like and what working really feels like. We tend to learn a lot in school, but we don't really have the opportunity to see how that applies into the real world. How can this apply to something that people really do on a day-to-day basis? And that's why internships are so important. And I think gap years are an exceptional opportunity to get internships and take this time to learn more about what your career might look like before you even go into school. And I think that's particularly important because once you go into school, you're now so much more oriented and you have a greater perspective about how these specific things and concepts and theories that you're learning within school may have implications or provide insights to things that you may be doing in the future. And so I think it's not only a great opportunity to learn in the real world, but it will also give you a greater perspective and put you in the right mindset when you're learning within university or whatever else you decide to pursue. So in regards to my personal experience and what I set out to accomplish throughout the year, internships were a very significant goal that I wanted to achieve at the beginning of the year. I wanted to learn more about business and the multifaceted nature of it and where my passion lies within the holistic nature of business. That was something I really wanted to discover. And so in doing so, what I knew I had to do was go through the entire application process. And I think that process within itself was extremely valuable in teaching me important career skills such as writing a cover letter, how to prepare for and go about interviews, as well as how to construct a concise yet very representative resume. I think these are very important skills to learn from the offset because as you gain more experiences, as you discover and learn more as you go about university and life, you'll be able to add to your resumes and cover letters and all of these very important career documents in a way that is more effective because you already know how to craft your own career story and you also know what you want to do. And so even though I, for example, applied to over hundreds of different internships and got rejected from the majority of them, I think that process really allowed me to learn. And so an important takeaway that I would like to emphasize here is that it's okay to be rejected. You will be rejected. You just came out of high school probably, and you probably don't have that much experience. It's sometimes hard to get internships, as a lot of the larger companies in particular have more significant requirements, and they predominantly give internships to university students as well. So it's important to try, to be perseverant, and understand that the application process within itself is valuable, and you will learn skills from that. So if you persevere and if you're resilient and you keep trying and keep adapting and look for feedback and watch YouTube videos and read articles about how to improve your resume, how to improve your cover letter, how to practice for interviews and how to improve your interviewing skills, I am sure and I'm more than confident that you will land yourself an internship. And sometimes it takes long, but you have to keep trying. It's important. And remember, you're learning every step of the way. Another side note for that is to use and leverage online platforms for you to be able to apply to companies. Look for different companies' postings by checking out companies and industries that you're particularly interested in and going on their website and looking for internship opportunities in specific. You can also check out LinkedIn, and if you need more tips about how to craft an excellent LinkedIn profile, you can check out one of my other videos on this channel. And in addition to that, there are a variety of other job and internship platforms such as Indeed, Glassdoor, Canadian Job Bank, and so much more. It's important for you to do your research and do your due diligence to understand what are the local platforms available in your country and what is relevant to your particular industry, because that may vary. So it's important for you to do the research to find the best place for you to apply. Now, a bit more information about my personal experience on which internships I ended up pursuing and how those were. I, at the end of my year, ultimately did 2 main internships as well as 1 part-time job and worked with my dad with his business as well. So what I did initially was I applied to a variety of things and I wanted to try new industries. So my first internship was actually at a law firm called Baker McKenzie, and this was at the office within Bangkok, Thailand, and I never really knew anything about law. I wasn't really interested in it, but I always wanted to try something new, and so I went into that with an open mind and I was willing to learn. And what I found out at the end of my internship was that law wasn't really for me. I wasn't as amused with the specificities of different law structures and forms and the implications of it as much as I was interested in business. And so my internship there only lasted 1.5 to 2 months, but I still learned a lot about what I didn't enjoy, and I learned a lot of valuable skills such as reading, researching, writing in the process as well. So the other internships that I worked on subsequently to that was a lot smaller in nature. They were business oriented, so I worked with my dad for one of them, and for the other two, I worked at a mattress company. And so this was kind of a conglomerate mattress company that had, subsidiaries of pillow companies, of different mattress companies appealing to different segments of the market. And so I really found that was extremely valuable, because working in a small business like that allowed me to really have a say. That I felt like my actions and my inputs really made a difference in the business, and it really exposed me to a variety of different things. I got to work with agencies directly to coordinate digital marketing efforts. I got to launch and plan my own campaigns. And I think that process allowed me to grow and learn so much. And so that's something that I really enjoyed. With that being said, I think it's important to try, to be willing and open to try different things, try large businesses, small businesses, and find what's right for you. What environment, what corporate culture, what type of industry, what type of role is the best fit for you. And this is the best time to do that. You don't have as many responsibilities, and you're more flexible to try and join different things. I think internships are an exceptional opportunity to learn more about yourself and what you want to do in the future, and it will give you a much better perspective when you go back to studies or whatever it is that you decide to pursue later on. So that concludes my overview on internships and how valuable it is. I hope this was helpful. Go out, try your best. You can do it. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you very soon.